Well, I've always been a 1911 guy because I like being able to modify it, customize it the way you want it. It was something I couldn't modify like revolvers. Well, I wanted to build a Glock 19, buy a frame, customize the frame, put whatever parts I want in it, customize the slide. But as I started doing it, I came across this one. It's a Glock 43X, brand new gun, definitely clean, nothing in it. Um, Clean gun. It's got nice engravings on it. It's the Viking edition. And I thought with all the custom touches that's on it, the way it's designed. Why not try to build with this first? So I might consider customizing it, but put my own little touches on it. So what I got for it, I like the cross armory parts. They have a really good finish, real good quality. So we got the cross armory, gold polished sights. Got a cross armory trigger, flat face trigger. That's gonna look pretty nice. We got a cross armory extended slide release, the takedown, and the pins. It's all polished, gold finish. That looked out pretty good. I look at this one online. It's Go-To Sports stainless steel guide rod with a gold plated tip. It looks good. I mean, it's not as shiny as the cross armory, but it works. And as far as the box goes, it says it's got a 5.5 pound trigger pull. I got a ghost trigger. It's supposed to make it 3 pounds, but I'd be happy if it got down to like 4, maybe 3.5 pounds. I'm sure the more you shoot it, the more it'll work in, break in. Then we have the Tyrant side lock. It has a gold polished tip on it. It's extended. That's gonna look good on there. Now this is from Tyrant, and this is supposed to be gold plated or polished gold look anyways, but it's more like a bronze. I don't know if I'm gonna like the looks of that, but I have in mind I might be able to sand it to give it the worn weathered look, kind of like the slide. Put a little black in it and then sand it to give it like a golden black worn look like the slide is. I might do that, I'm not sure yet. Then we got a anodized gold magwell. That's from Tyrant also. Got a really nice finish on it. Haven't opened these up yet, but I'm hoping that this will work. I went Olight. It's Olight Baller Mini. I'm hoping that's the same size or same color of bronze as the frame is. Might be off a little bit, but probably close enough I can deal with it. And to top it all off, I haven't even messed with this yet. I've done a lot of research, and there's a lot of optics out there I like. But Victor Optics, they have really good reviews. They have good quality parts, but they actually have a polished gold-plated red dot. Looks really nice. Like I said, I haven't took it out and haven't went through it yet. That's what I'll do in a video. But we'll see what this looks like. I never thought about making a gun that was all trimmed in gold before. But why not? Give it a shot. See what it's like. I'm not good at making videos anyways. But we'll give it a shot and see what it turns out like. So what we'll do next, I guess, we'll just start tearing into it, and we'll start with the frame. Get everything put on the frame. And then we'll start with the slide and see what we can get into. I hope you guys see that all right. I'm not sure. But anyhow, We'll get the slide off. We'll set that out to the side for right now. But we gotta take this apart. I haven't messed with the extended mag release yet, but I know that can be a little bit of a pain. Hopefully the tools I have, I can get to it. So to start with, we'll take, I guess this, I always push everything out to the right and put it back in on the right. That's just what I see on a lot of videos. I don't know if there's something to that or not, but that's what I've seen, so that's what we'll try. And that's the pin that holds the trigger set up together. Set that up to the side. This one they always say is a bearing. You might have to wiggle this slide lock around to get it out. No, that actually came up pretty easy. Set that one to the side. Now we can yeah, it's not too bad so far. Set this off over here. Now, if I remember correctly, we'll take the slide lock, set it to the side, and then should just put a pull, yeah, pull the whole trigger assembly out gently. Here's the original trigger assembly. We'll set that off to the side. Next one, give me a little bit of a pain. I might have to get another tool. That's for the takedown. Right now, let me see if I can get the spring unhooked, a little rod unhooked for the mag release. I may have to, thought I had everything needed, but I may have to get another screwdriver. Hold on, I'll be right back. We got this screwdriver, we can give it a shot. See, it'll hold this in place. We'll flex it over. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to. I've never done this before, so I'm sure there's gonna be people out there tell me the easier ways to do it without messing something up. I almost guarantee it. I can get the little screwdriver behind it, but it's not going behind it. Oh, there we go, got it. We got it. See if this will fit down in here or not. Nope. We'll see if we can go around it. There we go. Alright, magazine release. That's out. Now, put my eyes back on. Yeah, a little punch. I'll try this. If I can push the spring down. No. I think I'd be more prepared for this. Oh, I got the side over, so I'm just gonna hold my thumb over that. I'm gonna pull this out, see if that spring pops out or not. We got do the takedown, put that off the side, and the spring's still in there. So now we're good with that. So the only thing left in this frame is a spring for the takedown and a little rod spring for the extended mag release. And let me start with that first. I'm going to try to be careful because I don't want to mess the finish up on any of these. Alright. Get it out of here. Alright. So start with we'll go with the extended slide release. If we can get it started, I think we should be able to get it across. Oh, look at that. It's in there. Alright, we'll just dump these two out. Now, look at the finish on this. For just a finish, that is a really nice finish. I like the way they put their markings on it. So you start from this side, and get a round pen. Might have to use a screwdriver to get it around it. Okay. Not gonna work the way I thought, but we got this. I might just take it out. Let's see. I don't think this will grab it. Oh, it did. There. That's out. So it makes it a little bit easier. So you put it through the right side. Put it all the way in here. Now, we can get this lined right up. Get it right down in the slot. First try fail. There we go. And then push it a little bit, make sure it's all the way down seated. It's all the way down. Now I can do is slide it over and get it locked in this little home. Go home. Go to your nice home. Excuse me. Alright. Looks like it's all the way seated in home. I don't know if you can see that in there. It does enough light. I really can't see it in there. But she's working pretty good there. It's the first time I've ever done that. And to me, It's all the way locked into place. So I think we're good there. So that's in. It seems to be functioning good. Alright. So now what we're going to have to do is, I know there's a little trick to this I saw online, but let's see if we can figure it out. You got to make sure you remember how everything's on here. You take this and you just slightly twist it over top of the other one. Bring it out from underneath that little dovetail there, and it's out. Now since that's out, you gotta remember which way this goes in. Once you remember which way this goes in, you can take your little push pin right here and slide that little spring out. Perfect. Now this is the 5.5 pound factory spring. Oops, I dropped it. So we can set that to the side. So next is going to be the ghost trigger. There's the ghost trigger. So we'll see how this works. Wow, look, I done forgot how it goes in. Alright. Take this. Now this should go. Alright, so let's get it. Just kind of push it slightly. A hand. Hoping it goes in my hand. I don't want to bend it. Oh, wiggle it around a little bit. Alright, completely seated. The best part about this is that I don't know if I can focus in on that. There you go. It's engraved right there. It says ghostinc.com. Ghostinc.com. Nothing's in there. Now we go back to the Cross Armory. We got the Cross Armory trigger. Now the Cross Armory trigger, you have to take it, put right underneath the dovetail, and slowly work it all the way down till it locks into place. And that there is how it should look like when you're done. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people out there telling me what I'm doing wrong. But hey, you gotta learn. You gotta learn by doing it. I've never done it yet, so trial and error. If I mess something up, I go back and fix it. Now we take this whole trigger assembly. It should fit right back down in here. Push it right down in. Get everything lined back up. Get all the way down. And then we have to get this is a Tyrant, but I love the design of this because the whole thing's not gold. It's just gold on the takedown where you put your thumb. This should slide right into place. Right in place, make sure the whole line's up. Take this. This should line right up into here. Push it down in until it stops. Now we're down. It's looking about right. That pin looks good. So, put the trigger pin in. I'm trying my best to do everything by hand so I don't mess up the gold finish. So close. Actually, I might be able to use the corner of this as plastic. So let's go a little bit further. Just wanted to protrude out the other side just a little bit so it's even. Perfect. That pin went right in. Well, this one everybody I saw online had issues with. But I'm thinking if I can just maneuver everything around just right. Actually, just look in here. Okay, so if I can get this, that's one side. Then we get the other side. Should we just manipulate this around a little bit up and down just to get past it? Oh, it feels like it's moving. There we go. Listen for a click. That's real close. A little bit further. Listen really close. You hear a click. There we go. Locked right in. Didn't even have to use a punch. That's good. Should be good there. That's looking pretty good. So now, we'll go ahead and do the mag wall since we're this far along. Let's set this up off the side. Mag wall in the 43X is a little bit different than the Glock 19 from what I read up on. But we'll see if we can figure it out. So I guess the screw goes up in here. My bad. I'll get that up in there. And then just get this started. Being a mechanic for so many years, my fingers don't seem to work the way they used to. I just want to make sure it's started good. Get a full. Alright. Now what should happen is this piece here should go up in this notch right here. So if you line that up, that should go right in that notch. Then the mag wall should pop right down over it flush. Once you get that on there, You just want to do this hand tight. You don't want to over torque it. We'll see how secure it feels once we get it snug. Don't see if we can Allen wrench lined up. There we go. That's got snug. It's got. All right, that's really tight. There we go. And that's where we're at so far. Trigger. Take down. You got the 2 pins. Side lock. Mag release. Got the mag well done. So what you do, set this aside for just a moment. Excuse me. Now we gotta take this down. Alright. So to start with, what I would like to do would be do the back plate. Excuse me. And this is solid brass. I might polish it up a little bit more, but it might look good on that side being the rough look. I believe you can take something, you can here and push this down, push it down. That should come up. There you go. Okay. Something underneath it. There we go. Now, I'm going to get this one started. You push this down by hand. Maybe get that started over it. And you got this little pin right here. You want to push that down. And once you get that down, maybe a little further than when I just pushed it. There we go. And slide it up till it locks. There you go. Back plate is on. With that back plate on, I was really going to, I know these have Loctite on them. I really wanted to get fresh Loctite to put over them. If I have any issues whatsoever in the future, it ain't no big deal. Just take it apart, put fresh Loctite on them. Excuse me a minute, I need a cough drop. Sorry about that. Okay, so these are the sights. Fiber optic. Got a nice little logo on the side of them. Looks pretty good. There's a little set screw on the top. Got fiber optic. Logo on the side. Looks pretty good. So, I take this tool, get in here, and take it off. It's supposed to be magnetic, hold it in place. And take this one, wiggle it, wiggle, wiggle it, got it out of there. We'll start this screw back in just so we don't lose it. Maybe start it back in. I'll start back in, we'll see that for later. Now the new one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this back apart and get some Loctite. There's one thing I forgot to get. One thing I definitely forgot to get, I wish I would have. I thought they had Loctite on the threads, but oh, it does have Loctite on the threads. It might be good enough. But when you start doing stuff like this, you don't want it to be good enough. You want it to be right. I get it straight in there. So, what I usually do is you want to know this is the right direction. And feel like it's going straight. So you want to turn this. I got the line right there, so I want to try and keep as parallel as I can by eyesight. Make the same distance on each side. I'll hold it with my thumb. Give her a little snug. Look at it again. Looks straight to me. Don't want to over tighten it, but I definitely want to just make sure it feels tight. That looks good. Then we gotta get this little tool here. What you do is this. I'll loosen everything up. I'm gonna get your slide put in here. I'm gonna go right this way. Once you get your slide put in here, you want to get everything adjusted around to kind of hold it in place. You don't want to nut down yet, you just want it held into place. Just enough you can maneuver it around. Now when you're using these, you can adjust this up. You want to get the sight right in that bracket, as close as you can without touching the slide. So you want to loosen this up a little bit, go up. I'm trying to hold it right here so I can see what I'm doing. Just this over, get it in the center. It looks like you can go up a little bit higher. Let me look at it right quick. I think that's about right. That's what you want it to look like right there. And what happens is when you turn this around, we'll go this way. See how it pushes that over? And you'll go right up against that sight. You want to make sure you got enough distance between the slide and the plate. You don't scratch the slide as it's coming across. I'm going to have it just a little bit above the slide. Then you should be able to drift that right out. So I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start it. See how it looks, and then I'll show it again. Yep, it's working perfect. I'll try to show you here. You slowly turn it. You don't want to get going too fast. If you watch it, it's sliding that sight over, pushing it right off of the little dovetail that it's in. Notice I got a little gap between it and the slide, so it's not scratching the slide. As long as you see light through it. Just keep going all the way across until you get to the edge. Or I'm just gotta keep looking at myself. Looking at the camera, but it's a little bit different. Just keep going until it's ready to come off. And then once you get it about right into here, if you hold it up, look at there. Dropped right out. And just so you know, these might be plastic. Shit, I can't turn around. Does have metal insert in it. So it's still good quality sights. There's a metal insert in there. The plastic on the outside, but you do have metal insert. So next what we got to do, line this back up. I might have to take it out of the slide to do this, or slide it out of the tool to do this, but we'll see. You want to get your new sight, but when you get it lined up, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the adjustments the way it is. I'm just gonna loosen the bottom up, just a smidgen, loosen the side up, just a smidgen, so we can get it out of here. What I would like to do is make sure everything looks clean. These do have a set screw in the center, so once you get it where you want it, these set screws have Loctite on them. But I recommend putting fresh Loctite on it. And you get lined up the way you want it. Make sure you get it started across. That's about as far as I can go with it. I normally dump that out. There was an Allen screw in there. An Allen bit. But I'm definitely overlooking it. I will find it here in a second. Anywho, so now what you want to do is put this back in here. Make sure you have plenty of room. You have plenty of room to get past the sight, so you definitely don't want to scratch up that sight. Get everything adjusted. Okay. So get everything adjusted the way you want it. Okay. Tighten everything up. I don't think I got that ready to slide the rest of you over. But you definitely don't want to damage. Definitely don't want to damage the gold finish. That's the main reason why you're doing it, because you want a nice shiny gold finish. So take your pack it comes in, trim off just a little piece. Don't have to be too big. Just a little piece. A pair of scissors probably works better than a knife. I gotta watch out, I don't want to cut my finger off. Once you get your little piece of plastic, you want to take your plastic, I'm going to slide it right in here between the metal press and the gold. See there? So when you're tightening it up, it tightens up against the plastic and pushes the plastic against the gold, so you don't take a chance of scratching your new sights. You don't want to put a blemish on them. You want them to look good. We'll go ahead and push it over. And keep lining it up, eyeing it up. Want to make sure you got even on both sides. Let me back it off. In the center there, pull plastic out. Looks like I gotta go a hair more. Just go gentle with it. Take your time with it. No rush. You don't have to be in a hurry. Just go a little bit. Because you can always go back. If you go too much, you can always slide it back a little bit. You got that opportunity before you tighten up that set screw. To me, that looks pretty straight. So what we'll do is we'll set this down. We'll just loosen everything up. Slowly take it out. And once you're done, you just want to look at the distance between here and here. Make sure you got it curved on both sides. You can run your finger across it and feel it. Then you want to look down the barrel and just see what the slide looks like. See if it looks even on both sides. So what I do is I take my thumb, I rub it across here. Let's see how much of a distance that is. This side looks about the same. Once you get it done, I do a little bit of lock tight on that sand screw, snug that up, and you're good to go. So that slide's starting to go pretty good. So now what we got to do, set this up to the side. Get a new guide pin out, a guide rod. Stand it still. Got the brushed gold tip on it. See what she looks like. We'll take this, push this in here. That looks pretty good on there. Put a little nut on there. There you go. That's looking pretty slick. But that's not all the touches. We got a couple more things to do. So next, and we got some Glock tools, Glock screws. Now we're coming to the Victor Optics. See what we got in here. You got yourself a Toshiba lithium battery. You got yourself a cleaning cloth. Victor Optics. It's a Victor Optics Frenzy. There we go. This is your lifetime warranty card. Tells all about it on both sides. Now it's time to unbox this piece and see what it is. Let's see what do we got in these teeth first. We got some Victor Armory screws. And, 3 Allen wrenches. Probably to adjust the laser. I'm going to tighten it up. But we'll check that out here in a minute. Let's take a look at the elephant in the room right here. A little weight to it, feels pretty good. Nice rubber cover. Oh, that protected pretty nice. That's a nice cover. And there we go. Victor Optics. Now you can see the logo there. Victor Optics. Got a nice window. Got a nice look to it. It's supposed to be ejectable. I know the battery goes in the bottom. That doesn't bother me none. Some people don't like that. I like that because you know it's tight and secure every time you use it. It does have a sensor for auto dimming, auto brightening when you're out in the sun. So it is auto dimming, auto brightening. I like the way they got the little emblem on the top. Now I did get a plate off the same guy. He's really nice. It's an adapter plate for Glock 43X. He said I might need that. But the reviews I watched, nobody used the adapter plate. So I don't know if I'm going to need an adapter plate or not. So we're just going to have to give it a shot and see. So first off, get the little MO8 plate off of here. See how tight these are. That side of the original parts. Always save the original parts. You might need them for another build. You might need them for another gun. You might decide to put this thing back to factory one day. So always save the old parts. MOA plate, this looks right off. Now look at that cut. Now the key thing is this going to match right up? Or am I going to need an adapter plate? I'll be Shazam. That matched right up. It does have a bit of overhang, a lot more than what I like. Has quite a bit of overhang. And I didn't think it was going to. Of course, I didn't look at the measurements. I was just going by what I saw on YouTube. It does have some overhang. But, with that being said, that's going to look good. So, let's get started. So do we use the Victor Armory screws, or do we use the Glock screws? Well, I don't know. These are the Victor Armory screws. Let's see which ones fit. Maybe the smaller ones. The Victor Armory ones. Victor Armory ones don't seem like they want to start. Unless it's the Loctite. They don't seem like they want to start. Let's go to the Glock. Okay. These are the Glock screws. I have a good feeling the Glock screws are going to work. It should be long enough. Glock screws seem just fine. So. And so let's get the battery in here. Get her in there nice and snug. Hold that in place. Where I put the other element. Right under my arm. Once I get together and test it all out, probably gonna take it back apart, clean it, oil everything that needs to be oiled, just so I have the proper break-in. And I'm definitely gonna use some new Loctite. But just to give us an idea of what it's gonna look like, how it's gonna function. It does fit kind of snug. Very nice. So now, let's go ahead and slide it back on here. See if the trigger operates properly, the spring. That's what it's looking like so far. So we'll lay this up here. What I'm going to do is take one of the factory Glock magazines. That's what this is supposed to be used for. Push down. Slide the clip off. Maybe. There we go. So this, we need that, we need that. So this over here, because we're going to need that. Now this is one I'm iffy about. I'm not sure about this one. I mean, I like it. I just don't like the collar that they gave me. I might do some custom work to it. So I already got two sides of a spring. I don't know. Oh, that one's got a curved end. Because I don't. So the curved end goes down. And I don't know. That one's curved. Let's see. Oh, I see. This side's a little smaller. This side's bigger. This side's smaller. So you turn this way. This one should pop off here. Set your old spring to the side. And then your new spring should, oh, there you go, pops right into place. So, try to put this in here. I'm assuming that you need this. I don't know if you need this or not. This has a little pin. It's a little pin that holds it into place. Personally, I would think you would need that. We can just push all the way down. Get this slid on. It's got two little notches there, but it also has the notches here. So I think that should squeeze and pop in there. Yep, there goes. A little more force than I thought. There we go. Pops right into place. A little bit off. Not too bad, a little bit off. Now we got one more item to put on here. Then we can polish it. And I'm hoping this works out good. This is the O lights. I'm sure hoping this O lights fits this frame. I sure hope it does. Well, there's and here's the charger for the O light. Now that's beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. Loosen it up. Reload it. You can always adjust this. It does have different adapters in there, so, or normally they do. Let's see. And you want to slide it back so it touches, which is where we're at. Lock it in place. Now that just a little bit. Still has some slop. Definitely has a little bit of slop. I gotta figure something out. It's got a little bit of slop on there, but it's got all lights, light and green laser, or just green laser. And I like it like that, so you got your finger up here. You just go down, turn it on, turn it off, or hold it, momentary on, momentary off. Slide over one notch, and you got laser on, laser off, laser on, laser off. I know I can make that fit. Well, give me just a moment. I know it's been a long video. I'm not much into building guns, but I like it. I like to get more into it. So technically, this is the one that we built today. Or, I can't really say customized or built. It just, you put your own little touches on it. What's nice about it, you see how much that protrudes for the mag release. The slide release, same way, protruding slide release. The takedown is extended and it's also gold. Both sides. If you look at that trigger, I didn't show you the trigger. They have the nice emblem on there. There you go, you can see that. They like putting emblems on it, they put them right in the right spots. Look at the logo on the mag release. There's a little bit of overhang on this, but it tightens up nice. Seems to be good. I think with the barrel that was on it, personally, I think all the gold matches really well. It is a co-witness sight, so you can co-witness with the red dot. Now you see the red dot right there. I gotta sight the red dot in, of course. Definitely gonna sight the red dot in, and then I want to sight in the laser. But there's a red dot. Supposedly there's a way of changing the dot to a circle, or circle with a dot in it. I haven't read the directions on it yet, but I will check it out. There's my little skull I put on the back. But let's see here. Huh, light fell off. I gotta work on that. And then, there we go. Perfect. And if you look, like this, if you slide this back, look how far that protrudes out. You got plenty of room to get your thumb on there. Plenty of room. Definitely got to do something about the light. They do have an adapter mount I can get for the light if I have to. I might go with the adapter mount. But, with that being said, I think she turned out pretty nice. I think it looks pretty dope. I'd love to be able to get a suppressor and put on it. I'm not into making videos too much. I don't know how to edit them, but I'm going to try to edit this one. But please Let me know if you like the video. Just click like. I like to see how many likes I do have on this video. I mean, as you can tell, I don't got a lot of gun videos. I'm in RC cars, guns, real cars. I build cars. I do a lot of other things too. So leave me a comment. I mean, negative comments I'll learn from. Positive comments would be really nice. But let me know what you think about the video. If you found it amusing, if you found it helpful, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I did wrong. Like I said, this is the first Glock I ever completely disassembled. I've never disassembled a Glock that far until just now. um, but let me know what you think about the video. Send me a message down there. Just post a message. Let me know, hey, you like it? You want to see more videos? You like the content? Or you don't like it? Or is there something I should do different? I'm just interested to see what people think. Was it helpful for you? Did it help you guys out? Was it amusing? Was it fun to watch? Just let me know either way. Like I said, I don't really make too many YouTube videos, but I would like to, so it's a start. But negative, positive feedback, just let me know what you think, and hopefully I get a lot more likes on a video than negative, but we'll see. If you guys do like it and you want to see me do a Glock 19 build, let me know in the comments. I want to buy a frame and customize the frame, put all the parts in the frame that I want, a custom slide that I designed, and a bunch of aftermarket parts on it. And I want to build one myself. I don't want to go to the store and buy a 19. I want to build one. So if you guys think you want to see a video of me doing that, just let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys got to say. I want to see what you guys think. But thanks for watching. Until next time. Hopefully there's next time. But until next time, hope everybody has a good day, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Put it that way. Thank you.